April 2020 is when I got my first internship and it paid me over 5,000 rupees per month. Fast forward to today, March 2023, I made over 30 lakh rupees. And throughout this 3-year journey, there were a lot of lessons I learned, mistakes I made. And I thought that through this video, I want to share those lessons. So in this one, I'll be talking about 7 lessons that I learned throughout my journey. If you watch till the end, I'll be talking about some bonus lessons that will help you out a lot. So make sure that you watch till the end and let's talk about these learnings that I've had that can help you make more money, have an exponential career growth, and live a satisfied and happy life, right? Recently, I was looking at my Google Photos and that's when I came across my photos from 2020, 3 years ago. And I was amazed by the level of learnings I have had in just a span of 3 years. Ishan in 2023 is much more different than Ishan in 2020 in terms of the ambition he has, in terms of the success he has had, in terms of the lessons he has learned in his journey. And that's what I want to give to you. The first lesson I learned in 3 years is that you need to find your blue ocean. Whatever it is that you're doing, the most important thing is to find that place where no one else is competing with you. There are so many people trying to grow in over competitive markets with razor thin margins. It could be you trying to be a generic graphic designer on Fiverr. It could be you launching a cohort based startup which everyone else is. It could be you trying to offer your services without any USP. And whenever you do that, you will find competitors. When there are too many people offering exactly what you have to offer, your value comes down to the market rate. Your margins go down to near zero and you're making just enough money to stay afloat, to keep the normal things running. And that is the worst thing you can do. The problem with that is you wanted to become an entrepreneur, an independent freelancer because you hated the 9 to 5, right? But when you quit your 9 to 5, you end up working 24/7, 365 days in a row in a market with very low margins, and you end up making lesser money than what you would as a 9 to 5 worker. And that is what I want you to understand. So find a niche, find a blue ocean where there is no one else who's offering the offer that you have. Because that is when you can ask for the price that you think is right for the time that you invest into something. My second learning is that you won't ever get rich by renting out your time. When I was in 2020, I was working as a freelancer. I used to edit videos, I used to shoot videos for brands. When I did that, I was trading my time for money. I was trading my limited time for money that I was getting. Initially, that was a great exchange, a great starting point. But as you mature and grow, you need to find ways to work on higher leverage activities. And you can do that by using code or content, permissionless leverages that you can use. That is what my biggest learning was from Naval Ravikant. When I heard his podcast with Joe Rogan, this is the learning I had, and immediately I started working 10x harder on content, and I'm currently working on a tool which will be coming out soon as well in front of you, which will be using code obviously. But the idea here is that we can create content and code which can scale infinitely so that you don't have to deploy your limited time to get that result. The third learning is my personal favorite, and that is before you ask something, build value in yourself first, right? I'll ask you a question. Do you guys want a meeting with Elon Musk? Do you want to have a lunch with Bill Gates? But are you worthy of it? Before you ask something from someone, think about what do you have to offer on the table, right? It's always a give and take, because that is when it will make sense for them to come and talk to you. Only when you have something to offer to them, right? So always think about that. And once you build value in yourself, people will automatically approach you to talk to you. So always focus on creating that value, right? Either you are insightful like Kunal Shah, or you are someone which has resources. You are resourceful. You know who to talk to. You know the right person to communicate something to. And that is what will make you valuable. Fourth learning is to invest in you incorporated. I have seen too many 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds putting all of their time into active investing. Because of the finance craze, everyone wants to make ultimate returns in the stock market. But let me ask you this question. Why not invest in your own self? Why not grow your active income and then let the index compound your returns? Why not do that? Most of you will spend countless hours analyzing a company, analyzing a stock, and then putting a bet on it that you don't have 100% conviction over, because again, you cannot predict the market. What you can predict is your growth trajectory because of the learnings that you will have. Focus more on investing as much as possible in having new experiences. It could be traveling, it could be going to in-person meetups. Today I'll be going to a VC event that will be happening in Bangalore. I'll get to learn a lot from that experience. It could be you buying books, courses. All of these will make you more valuable, and that's when you'll be able to grow your active income. And once you go from making 50,000 per month to making 5 lakhs a month, you won't need to worry about the returns you're making in your stock market, right? Because you can simply focus on multiplying your active income. Now, you might be thinking, Warren Buffett does stock investing, so I should do it as well. The problem here is that Warren Buffett is sitting on a huge asset under management, right? He has billions and billions of dollars. Even if he makes 1% return on his portfolio, he will end up generating hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Whereas you're probably starting with a pocket money of 2, 3, 5,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees a month at max, and you don't have enough money to invest. तो आपका AUM ही इतना छोटा है कि आप उस पर कितना भी रिटर्न ले लो, इट वोंट क्रिएट अ ह्यूज सम एट द एंड ऑफ द डे. बट अगर आप एक 500 रुपए का कोर्स लेकर के एक स्किल सीख सकते हो, तो दैट कैन गेट यू अ जॉब विच कैन पे यू 50,000 रुपीज टू 1 lakh every single month. Think about that arbitrage.